Hello, my brothers and sisters. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today, I'm going to speak with you a bit about the power of our thoughts. Our thoughts are incredibly powerful. As human beings, we live in a world of thoughts. We have the bubble of our senses, what we can see and feel and touch and smell and taste, all in the outer world. And then we have our ideas, our thoughts, our ways of naming and understanding these things, and of seeing how we stand in relation to them. Our thoughts, our stories, they form conceptual models. They form maps of the world. And we interact with these maps every day. As we go through the world, we interact with what our stories show us. So we might think we can see actions, we can hear words, we can feel the situations that we encounter. So we might think that all of these things are powerful, and thoughts that we cannot feel, and we cannot see, and we cannot hear thoughts. We might think that these have no power at all in our lives, that whatever thoughts go through our mind, it has no impact on the world around us. But this is not true. Our thoughts are the most powerful thing that we have to navigate to different situations in our lives. Our thoughts, our inner world, become reflected in what we experience in the outer world. Our thoughts, our stories, help us to understand the situations that we encounter. They set us down a particular path, and they show us how we can walk in the world. So every single thought that goes through our minds has power. Every single thought that our minds rest upon influences our lives and the lives of those that we influence. Whatever we rest our thoughts on, we will draw that to us in our lives, because what we experience in the outer world reflects what we hold and carry in the inner world. Whatever you hold true on earth, I will hold true in heaven. That's what that means. That what we hold in the inner world, we will experience in the outer world. So whenever we return to a thought again and again, this is called meditation. So we might find that we meditate upon the things that frustrate us by thinking again and again about our frustrations. And when we meditate upon our frustrations, more and more situations will enter our lives that make us feel frustrated. Whatever we meditate upon, this is what we invite into our lives. Because our thoughts are heard by God, and God inspires the situation around us. So we will get whatever we ask for. If we meditate upon sadness, upon loss and regret, then we will find situations that bring us more sadness, that make us feel loss and inspire regret. But if we are able to meditate upon the blessings and joy of this life, it invites those blessings to amplify and grow and become more abundant. So the situations that we meet in the outer world are reflections of what we have carried in the inner world. The situations that we meet in the outer world are a reflection of the thoughts and feelings that we have meditated upon and continued to give our energy to, continued to give our will and our personal power to. So a lot of times we think that if we just change the outer world situation, then we would feel better. Maybe we find that the outer world situation frustrates us, or it makes us feel sadness, or it makes us feel fear. And we think if we could just fix this situation out there, then we wouldn't feel frustrated, or we wouldn't feel sad, or we wouldn't feel afraid. And sometimes there is a little bit of truth to this, but it's much more effective to deal with the inner, to address that feeling of sadness or fear or anger and process it in our bodies so that we no longer have to meditate upon it. When we reclaim our power, our free will from our fear, from our anger, from our sadness, by processing it in the body, It clears the playing field so that we can meditate on the blessings, so that we can invite those blessings into our lives instead of unintentionally inviting more frustration and more fear and more sadness. So if you would like to fix a situation in the outer world, to change a situation in the outer world, the first step is to address all of the thoughts and feelings that you carry in the inner world that draw you into this kind of situation. The more that you can see what you carry in your inner world, feel your feelings, reconsider your thoughts, the more that you can free yourself from the type of outer world experience that you would like to move away from. And the more that you are able to invite the type of outer world experience that reflects blessings and joy and inspiration and love and support. So meditate upon the blessings in your life. And remember, to meditate is to return your mind again and again to these things. Meditate upon the blessings of your life. Return your mind again and again to how you are blessed in this one moment, in this one situation. Not all of the ways that it falls short, all of the ways that it meets you, all of the ways that it is a gift from the Lord to experience this one moment. And as you meditate on the blessings of your life, and as you train yourself to make it a habit, you also train yourself to invite those blessings more regularly. So this applies on so many levels. Whenever you have conflict with a person, if you can meditate on the value of that person, see them in the good light, see the silver lining in the cloud, see how even their conflict is offering you a gift, then we can meditate on the blessing of this person. And we shift the inner world and inspire them to show up with us in a different way. Whenever you have a situation that challenges you, you can also meditate upon the blessings of that situation and look at how it is making you stronger. Look at how it is softening you or deepening you into care and compassion and love and wisdom. So no matter how challenging the situation you experience, if you are able to meditate upon the blessings of that situation, you invite the Lord to meet you in the highest and best way. Thank you so much for joining me today, my brothers and sisters. I wish you an amazing day, and I look forward to speaking with you the next time.